tell them I reached out of mine. I said, welcome to my house. Here we go. I'm fly when I'm fly. Don't matter what I'm wearing when I'm on it.
Hey, Sir Fix-A-Lot here. We are going to mount a front and rear R-type spoiler on this 1997 Mazda Miata. I'll show you how to do that. We ordered from Advan Emotion on eBay the front and rear spoiler package. It was under $150, shipped fast and free, so it got here right away. What you have is the rear spoiler pieces here and here. It's a two-piece, and the front spoiler, it's single piece. Comes also with the mounting kit here and here. There's about 10 mounting points on the front spoiler and 10 on the back. You're going to need tape as well as a drill in order to make the holes in the front and rear bumpers. I will show you how to basically line up the bumper itself utilizing the tape, and then can go forward with the drilling. The finish on the rear spoiler isn't that great. Some of the holes are still a little blocked up. So what you have to do is take about a 5/16 drill and just kind of widen the holes, get them slotted a little bit so that you have some room to work with. Once those are done, and this one's a front spoiler, but basically bring it up to the area for mounting, and then you utilize the blue tape in order to tape it in place, and then drill the holes up in order to make your mounting points. The key is to get the center part centered. When you reach under here, you can actually feel it getting centered, and then just tape this area up and then put the 5 or 6 bolts across the front. So drill up, mount the 5 or 6 bolts, and then go to the side for the mounting. The sides are going to take a little bit of stretching, so you need that center point anchored first in order to work the sides, but just make sure that you have it centered. And again, you can feel that when you're putting that spoiler lip up against the original bumper. You can feel underneath the original bumper has some tabs that go out, and those are in exactly the same spots, left and right, so you can use those as the marker. Okay, and there you have the front spoiler mounted. Again, you start from the center and then work towards the fender. I decided to leave the last screw that goes in the fender well as the lip goes up kind of vertical. These aftermarket ones don't quite fit as well as the factory ones, so I had to leave that off, but it doesn't detract from the looks. So doing the rear spoiler is very similar to doing the front. Since this is a two-piece, it's a lot easier. You only have to line it up on one side here on the exhaust side, and then go all the way across. The aftermarket spoilers do not have the bend in it that conform to the bumper like the factory OEM ones do. So once you start out on this one side here and you start going all the way across, you're going to drill the holes in those positions that create that slight bend in the rear lip spoiler. Okay, this is the finished product once you have all the bolts in, and you also put the small one on the right side of the exhaust. That just requires two bolts. You'll be complete.